Happy Sunday. I'm Nohelani Graff with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. We want to start with the coronavirus. The U.S. reaching a grim milestone, 200,000 deaths nationwide. Putting that in perspective, America has lost more people to COVID-19 than the entire population of Tempe. 5,500 of those lost are Arizonans. We spoke to a local ER doctor who says the number of COVID patients in his hospital is down, and he says it's most likely due to social distancing and people wearing masks.
We still are cautious. We still check most people who are admitted to the hospital, certainly with febrile illness, but the number of patients with COVID or COVID-like complaints has gone way down.
And while it is positive to see a decrease in cases, Dr. Lavecchio there does want everyone to understand we're not out of the woods just yet, especially with flu season looming. Speaking of flu season, Banner Health is now offering drive-through flu shots at its site on the Arizona State Fairgrounds. That'll be open Monday through Friday from 8 to 3 and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. You are asked to bring a copy of your insurance. Appointments are required and you can make one online through Banner Health. Today, ASU and Maricopa County continue to team up for their final weekend of the Sero survey. The goal of their project is to get a more accurate look at how many people in our area have actually been exposed to coronavirus. Volunteers, doctors, nurses will be knocking on doors, targeting 28 locations across the county, and they're hoping to get as many people to volunteer to participate for a blood collection to identify COVID antibodies. If they don't get enough samples, they might have to extend the Sero survey just a couple more days. More students are heading back to school this week. Grand Canyon University starts welcoming week on Monday. Students will move in by appointment. There will be one volunteer per vehicle to help families, and students will start in-person blended classes beginning the following week, Monday, September 21st. Meanwhile, students in the Scottsdale Unified School District will also start phasing back to campus. Kindergarten, first and second grades go back first, then third, fourth, and fifth. They follow in the classroom. Middle and high school students will wait until October after their fall break. The district is still offering distance learning options for students and families, though, who prefer to keep their kids at home right now. It's a big day for football here in the Valley. The Arizona Cardinals taking on the Washington football team at home, looking for their second win this season. It's the Cards' home opener, and they are 9-5 in the opening home game since State Farm Stadium opened. Obviously this year, far different than the rest. No fans will be in the stands, and although that might look a little different, it's not going to be any different than seeing, say, training camp. Kickoff is at 1:05. Also, Monday Night Football returns to ABC15. The Las Vegas Raiders opening up against the New Orleans Saints. Upcycling bicycles not only gives the bikes a second chance, but people in our community as well. That's why we're teaming up with St. Vincent de Paul and Earnhardt Auto Centers for the Second Chance Bike Drive to give men, women, and low-income families affordable transportation. You can help in several ways. You can donate a new or used bicycle next Saturday or give money to help fix up those bikes. Our big donation day is Saturday, September 26th. Each month, St. Vincent de Paul actually repairs about 85 bikes. We have all the details on abc15.com/bike. Let's get to that most accurate forecast for your Sunday. It is going to be a hot one today. 105 is that forecast high. We are above the average. Right now, we should be topping out at 99 degrees, and we're actually getting close to the record today, 107 set back in 2010. So here's what that warm up looks like. We'll stay in the 80s a little bit later today through that 9 o'clock hour. It's going to take us until 10 to hit the 90s. Triple digits show up at noon, and by 1 o'clock, we're at 102 degrees. And then we top out right around 3, 4 o'clock at 105. We'll see that in Goodyear, Peoria, Glendale, Tempe, Mesa, and Gilbert, 101 in Anthem and Cave Creek. Up in the high country, nice temperatures in Flagstaff, 79 your forecast high. Still toasty in Sedona, in the 90s, 80s for Show Low. We'll see some breezes statewide across the high country, and also that haze will be visible. But we have a cool down coming here in the valley, at least a little bit. 103 by Monday, 102 for the fall equinox. And by next Saturday, we're down to 101 degrees, with our overnight lows getting cooler each day too, down into the mid-70s by the end of the week. For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, you can always head to abc15.com or download our ABC15 app. It's free. Make it a great day.
This ABC15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.